welcome back. So think for a second. What do you do that makes you feel pleasure? Maybe listening to your favorite music, toes in the sand, cold drink in the hand, maybe sex.
Walking makes me happy.
You know, we're wired to navigate life by making decisions that maximize pleasure and minimize pain. And by nature, we're pleasure seekers. But pleasure, reward, and happiness are complicated. On one hand, pleasure is intuitive. We know it when we experience it, and we remember it so we can get more of it. Unfortunately, we're pretty clueless about how rewards and pleasures bring us happiness. See, the brain regions tied to reward and pleasure circuitry are difficult to accurately describe, partly because we can trigger feelings of pleasure in many different ways. Sex, chocolate, exercise, accomplishment, shopping, service to others. There are countless sources of pleasure depending upon the person and the situation, but all of those behaviors that make us feel pleasure have one thing in common. They all trigger our brains to produce dopamine. Now, dopamine is one of those 4 pleasure chemicals the brain releases when we experience positive emotions. But a key target of dopamine is the nucleus accumbens, and it's located in the ventral striatum. The nucleus accumbens controls reward, motivation, and addiction. But you know, there's one big misconception about dopamine and pleasure.
I have to know.
Tell me.
Many people believe we get dopamine when we get the reward. In fact, neurons that release dopamine are activated when we anticipate the reward.
I did not know that.
Anticipation requires learning. If I do this, then I get that. However, the more certain the reward, the less rewarding it becomes. To really understand how reward, pleasure, and happiness all work in the brain, you have to understand the intricate dance between the chase, the chance, and the choice.
Fascinating data. Absolutely fascinating.
Keep lighting.